Hello and welcome to Monday's edition of Cracking the Cryptic, where we've had a lot of recommendations for a fog of war puzzle. And I love fog of war puzzles. This one's called Purple Lines. It's by Wiggel. And I don't Wiggel has EL at the end rather than LE. I don't think it's a constructor that I've solved before. But anyway, this is what I'm going to be trying today. This has only, I think, got 2 stars out of 5 for difficulty. So if you do enjoy fog of war puzzles, do get involved in this. These things are wonderful. I'm actually not sure if this is dynamic. This is dynamic fog of war. Now, what that means is, let's say we got this digit. It might clear the fog up there. So there are 2 types of fog of war. So in some fog of war puzzles, if you got this digit, it would clear the fog around that cell. But here, we don't know where we're going to have to go next. No guessings required. So don't think, oh, I'll just fill in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 into this cell. You could do that, but you'll spoil the experience. That's not how Wiggel will have designed it. Anyway, we'll get to the rules in a moment or two's time. I've got a few things to tell you about first. Let me think. We're streaming tonight at 10 p.m. UK time, back, of course, in the Blueprints mansion. Where else would we be? We've been there for, I think, well over half a year. So yeah, we'd love to have your company. Were we on the edge of any discoveries last time? Can't remember. I'll have to revise. But anyway, that's what we're doing tonight. So I'll try and remember to put a link on the screen to that. Over on Patreon, there is just 1 day left if you'd like to enter our monthly competition, which is Panthera's Paint by Numbers Institute off by 1 pack of Japanese sum puzzles. Now let's see where we were. We had nearly 1,000. 918 was where we were yesterday. Let's see. We're probably going to get to 1,000. 951 people have solved all 13 puzzles in the pack. That's incredible. Well done to all of you. If you haven't started yet, you've still got enough time. None of these puzzles would take, they're sort of 15-minute puzzles. That's how I would describe them. So you could get through them if you've got a few hours free today and tomorrow. And the other thing we've got actually over on Patreon, let me just, am I going to be able to show you that? I might be able to show you that today using this new software. I think if I click, yay, there we go. Sandra Nala pack. So this is a pack of fog of war puzzles, very appropriate for today. So that's over on Patreon right now as well. I'll go back to the top so we can see Nala. I like seeing Nala in the picture. There we go. So that's over on Patreon as well at the moment. Now, what else? Birthdays. Let me look at my list of birthdays. I will start off by wishing Rebecca a very happy birthday today. Rebecca, you've turned 22, and I know this because your friend Lily wrote to me. And I will use Lily's words. Lily says, "You're quite a nice person." And that's why, well, I mean, that seems remarkably understated. I'm sure you're a very nice person, Rebecca. And I hope you have a great birthday today. And I hope the chocolate cake is amazing and well iced, of course. Oh, yes, now goodness. Now, the next is not a birthday, but it's something really remarkable. Brandon and Karen over there. Is it Lagrange? I've heard of a Lagrange multiplier in maths. Is that a thing? Anyway, Lagrange, I think it's a place, it could be Lagrange, but it's a place in Kentucky. And they tell me that they've named their dog Simon, at least partly because of the channel, which is really rather lovely, isn't it? So, and I've got some pictures. So this is, oh, look. Yeah, it's absolutely. Simon looks very happy there, and Simon's hair there looks rather like my hair. So I mean, there's absolutely. I can see every good reason, and thank you very much for sharing those pictures with me. They tickled me pink. The fact that somebody might name a dog after me. Well, I'm a big dog lover myself, as you'll know if you've ever watched us play Blueprints. But that's a bit special, that one. So thank you for the pictures. Thank you for the sentiment, indeed. Next, Ellen. this message. It's your birthday today, I think. This is from your dear friend and housemate. Is it Brooklyn? Is that how I should say that? In Texas. Tells me that you're a delight and that you're in the last year of your degree, so I wish you the best with that. But I also happen to know that it's Brooklyn's sister Bailey's birthday on Thursday as well, so 2 household birthdays this week. Bailey is described as incredibly kind and very smart by her sister, and well, I wish Ellen and I wish Bailey many happy returns for this week, and I hope that the chocolate cake in the house is festively iced, of course. And then I've got one more birthday to do today, which is for Tindra. Tindra, your mum Petra wrote to me in the most fulsome ways, said that you're smart, beautiful, creative, you've got an amazing personality, and I know that you're studying physics at the Royal Institute of Technology in Stockholm. That sounds incredibly impressive. I get imposter syndrome when I hear about how clever some of the people are who watch this channel. And Petra says, Tindra, that you do enjoy the channel, so thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an absolutely brilliant birthday today, and I hope that you enjoy. Well, I hope you have a go at the puzzle Purple Lines by Wiggel, and I hope you enjoy watching me tackle it, if indeed I can. Many, many happy returns. And that, I think, is all the news. So why don't we get stuck in? I'll read you the rules of Purple Lines by Wiggel. The rules are as follows. We've got normal Sudoku rules apply. Get given digits today. That's very unusual. So we've got to put the digits 1 to 9 once each in every row, every column, and every 3 by 3 box. The grid is covered in fog, and placing correct digits clears the fog somewhere in the grid. No guessing is required, of course, it says. Blue lines are modular lines. Every connected run of 3 cells along them must contain 1 digit each from each modular set. So what that means is that let's look at these 3 cells. I'll try and highlight them there. So these 3 cells must contain 1 digit from the digits 1, 4, 7, 1 digit from the digits 2, 5, 8, and 1 digit from the digits 3, 6, 9. And there are a variety of ways you can try and remember that for yourselves. You could look at the number pad on your keypads, and you'll see 1, 4, 7 is in a vertical stripe, 2, 5, 8 is in a vertical stripe, 3, 6, 9 is in a vertical stripe. That's one way to remember. The other way might be to think about the reason they're called modular lines is that the set of 1, 4, 7, they all have a remainder of 1 when divided by 3. The set of 2, 5, 8, they all have a remainder of 2 when divided by 3. And the set of 3, 6, 9 have a 0 remainder when divided by 3. So you need 1 from each of those modular sets on each run of 3 digits along blue lines in the grid. Now red lines are parity lines. When going along them, digits alternate between odd and even. So we can see this is even, which means this will be odd and this will be odd on this red line down here. Right, purple lines. Purple lines, what? The title mentions purple lines. It does, it's called Purple Lines. What were they again? Maybe they were Renbans. The digits on a Renban form a set of consecutive non-repeating digits in any order. So for the Renban, let's just draw a purple line. We're going to have, so say that, I was going to use 1. Let's say that was the digit 9. I don't want to put 9 in there as a big digit in case it's correct. Then the purple line would have to contain 9, 8 and 7 to be a consecutive set. So it would look something like that. They don't have to be in order. They just have to be capable of being viewed as a consecutive set. Right, let's carry on. Oh, no, hang on. No, that was wrong. Oh, sorry. No, that's wrong. So what I've just said is wrong. Purple lines are not that. It says, no, that was wrong. No purple line could ever be a valid Renban. What? Oh, now I remember. They just combine the rules of the other 2 lines. Oh, hang on, I'm going to go right to the bottom and make sure I don't mislead you again. So a purple line is always a valid blue line and a valid red line at the same time. Good thing I remembered that. now that I'm done explaining the rules in the most obtuse way, I have to get going. I really hope the rules will help you with solving the puzzle. Right, so actually, a purple line is going to be a valid, okay, so it's going to be a valid blue line and a valid red line. So if this digit was odd, this would be even and this would be odd because it would have to oscillate parity, but it would also have to function as a valid blue line as well. And that is, I think, all the rules. So do have a go. The way to play is to click the link under the video as usual, but now I get to play. Let's get cracking. Right. So one thing I can actually see here is that along this modular line, this digit, whatever modularity it has, is going to have to be repeated on the line in this position. Because in these three cells, oh, it's terrible colouring. In those three cells there's going to be one of each modularity. But in these two cells, there won't be one of this one's modularity, whatever it is. So in this run of three cells, this modularity will need to be the same as this modularity in order to make sure that this run of three cells has that modularity in it. So what that means is these two are actually the same modularity, and I can see what that modularity is because these can't be from the 2, 5, 8 set because they'd have to both be 8 then. 2 and 5 are not available. And they obviously can't be from the 1, 4, 7 set because we've already had a 1, 4, 7 in that run of 3, and indeed in this run of 3. So they are from the 3, 6, 9 set, which means this one is from the 2, 5, 8 set because that hasn't appeared on the line at all, and it must therefore be an 8. Oh, I thought I was going to clear the fog. Oh, bother. I am actually surprised by that. Okay, so what's going on the red line? So the red line's got to have two odd digits that are not 1 and 5. So these digits have got to be 3, 7, and 9. Right. Okay, oh, I see. So actually, I've not managed to put 4 in any pencil mark now. So that's a 4. That might clear the fog. Yes, that's... Oh, and I get more given digits. So we got the 4 here. We know there's a 7 on this line because this is, I suppose, viewable as a 3, 6, 7, 9 quadruple. And we can see there must be a 6 in one of these two cells by the same logic. So there's a 4 in one of those three positions under the fog. Oh, 7. Sorry, I can just write the 7 in. I was pregnant pause, but it did clear the fog. So now I've got a 3, 6, 9 triple in row 8. I've got a 5. 5 nearly forced onto this one, which is a modular line. And okay, let's look at this line then. That is a modular line, and it hasn't got a 4 or a 7 on it, but it must have, in one of those three positions, there must be a 1, 4, 7 digit. So it's going to be a 1, and it's not there. So there is definitely a 1 in one of those two cells. Okay, well that's interesting, but it's not enough, is it? Oh, I can't see what to do. I suspect it's obvious. Let me just mull this over for a moment. Is it parity on this one? Feels like... actually, I'm not so sure it is. Or is it modularity? Okay, so this digit, which I know is not a 147 digit, if it... Oh, no, it could be a 258 digit. It could be a 2. Oh, but this one can't be 369, because 369 are all looking at this cell. Is that what I'm meant to care about? I'm not sure, actually. That's bizarre. Why can't I see what to do here? There's a 7 over there. Is it? I think I'm just being dense. I just can't see what to do. All right, so let's think. So if this was 369, it could be any of them. If this was 369, it could be any of them. Is there some reason why we can't put 1 in one of those two? That feels like the only meaningful restriction. Or is it parity over here? I don't think it can be. Oh my goodness, what's going on? This is bizarre. I think I'm probably missing a very basic Sudoku point. And that's distressing in the extreme. I don't know. It's really weird. I know there's a 6. I know that's 369. Okay, maybe there's I could pencil mark the modular line and see if Sudoku comes to my rescue, but I'm just really loath to do that. If that was 5, I can see that would be 1. And then this would have to be from 369. Does that break for some reason? Don't think so. Whereas if this is 5, then I would have to put a 2 or an 8 on the line in some place. I still don't see where to put that. Okay, maybe it's this line then. Maybe that can't be 4. That would put 2 odd digits on the line, which would have to be from 1, 3, 7 and 9. Oh, hang on, it's here. Oh, okay, yes, I do dimly see it now. And that's going to place the 1. That's really nice. Yeah, so if we look at row 8, I've been appallingly slow. I just didn't think this line was doing anything, but it actually is. What we have to do is focus on this domino. And note that that domino must have an odd digit on it, because the line oscillates parity. Whoops. So this domino has an odd digit. What can that digit be? It's not 7, it's not 3 or 9, and it's not 5, so it must be 1. I don't know which cell it is, but that's going to plonk the 1 in the corner. Ah, okay. And that has, well, it's revealed another line. And this digit can't be a 147 modular digit, can it? So that's got to be a 258 digit, so that's got to be 2. Oh, we're getting lots of lines now. This has to be a 4. I'm getting more. This has to be a 4 because it had to be a 147 digit, and it sees 1 and 7. So, okay. I've got loads more going on now. 7. Oh, 7's got to be on one of these. We probably need to shade. Oh, no. I was thinking that was modular. That's not modular. That's... Oh, well, hang on. This is a parity line. So this is we can sort of do the parity along it, can't we? This has got to be odd. This has got to be odd. So I might actually do this and fully pencil mark it. I mean, it's an outrage to do this. I shouldn't do it really, but okay, that hasn't been quite as great as I was hoping. But these are, it's going to give me 7, isn't it? Because these are all even digits by parity. Now that's not 2, but 7 we can see now has to be here. Oh, I get another digit, good grief. Oh, and that's going to give me the 1 on this thing down here. So that 1 needs 2 even digits next to it now, which means this digit is a 6, because it sees 2, 4 and 8. Oh my god, I'm getting all sorts of things going on here. This digit is 2, 4 or 8, all of which seem to be possible. This digit is not a 1. 1 is in one of those digits. Now, this one, I sort of feel like I've neglected great swathes of this puzzle. Right, I've got 3, 7 and 9. to place in row 7, and this one can't be a 7, so we can see from the modularity, this is from the 369 modularity, so this must be from the 258 modularity, so that digit is 5 or 8. This is okay, so I'm unsure where the best place to look is now. I do know there's an even digit in there. Is that the point? Or maybe it's an odd digit in there. Can't be 1, 7 or 5. So there's a 3 or a 9 in that domino. Is that forced? I'm not sure that it is, actually. I see it. That's nice. Look at these 3. Now those 3 have to have a 147 digit in it. And we can see that's not 1 or 7. So it must be 4, but 4 can't go in those 2. So that is 4. Yeah, there we go. And that means this is not a 4, I suppose. No, I don't think the others. Okay, so this digit now is also a 147 digit, because there must be, within these 3 cells, there must be a 147 digit, and there couldn't be one within those 3. So this is 147, but it is 1 or 4, I think, rather distressingly. Now, 4 is definitely in one of those 3. This line is also modular. So probably that. It feels like 1, 4 and 7 are trying to be restricted on this top line. 9 can't go in either of those positions, so the 369 digit on this line is definitely a 3 or a 6. There's a 6 in one of those, and there's a 6 here, so we can pencil 6 into these positions. Yeah, in fact, this is a 5-8 pair at the end of the row, isn't it? Because 3, 6 and 9 in box 7 are locked into exactly 3 different positions. So this must be a 5-8 pair. We might as well get rid of the corner pencil mark now. And that means this digit is not an 8. So this is a 2-4 pair now at the end of row 8, which must mean 8 is in one of those positions. Is this going to help us? So these are from 3, 8, 9. I'm over pencil marking. I know I am. I'm sorry. Okay. 7, is it Sudoku? It could be Sudoku, couldn't it? What are these? These are parity lines. Well, I don't really see how that's helping me. 4. Oh, 4 is in this. Oh, that's almost interesting. So 4 is in this domino. 4 is in this domino. So 4 in column 7 has to be in one of those 3 positions. So if that was 4, this would be odd, which is fine, I think. If that's 4, these are both odd. Again, I just don't think we have enough information to be very, very sure what that means. I suspect, I'm not sure about this, I think it's going to be about 147 on this top line. So maybe that's what I have to do. So those 2 are the same modularity. These 2 are the same modularity, and these 2 are the same modularity. Now, is there any issue with that? Yeah, there is a bit actually, isn't there? Look at orange. So if orange was from the 147 modularity, then this digit would be a 1, and this digit would be a 1. Well, that can't be right. So now it's either blue or yellow. Either blue or yellow is the 147 modularity. So, if it was blue, this would be a 7, which that looks plausible, doesn't it, actually? That really does. And then this one, it could be anything. And if it's yellow, then this would be a 1, and that would be a 4 then. So there's either a 7 here or a 1 here. Now, how does that help us? Does it even help us? 7 here, 1 here. There is a 4 in one of those. Oh, hang on. Right, by Sudoku there's a 4 in one of 3 places in column 6, but it can't be here because it would be too close on this modular line to this 4. So there's a 4 here or here. Now, oh, it's something to do with, I know it's, oh, it's almost difficult for that to be a 258 digit, look. That would have to be an 8. And then this one would be its counterpart. But again, I can't quite see how to resolve that. 6 here. There's a 7 over here. Oh, okay, look, there's a 7 up here as well. That might matter. Just thinking about our 1s, 4s and 7s. We worked out it was orange, didn't we, that wasn't the 147 digit. So I know one of these is a 147. A snooker maximum, so to speak. One of these is 25. Feels like 258 is slightly more restricted than the 369, but that might be wrong. And is there a problem with this being a 1? I can see that would make this a 4. If this is a 1, this would be a 4. This wouldn't be able to be a 4 anymore. 1, 4. This would have to be 1 or 7. That looks okay, doesn't it? Oh, I know what it might be. Here's a weird point. This line here, if we domino it like that, oh, I definitely shouldn't use grey in a fog puzzle, should I? If we domino it, each of these dominoes contains an even digit. So I've got an even here. This is a 2, 4, 6, 8. An even here. There must be an even there. There must be an even here. Which means this digit in the corner can't be even, because in any Sudoku puzzle there are only 4 even digits, 2, 4, 6 and 8, and we know that this digit therefore can't be any of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's odd, and it's not 5. So it's 1, 3, 7 or 9. Okay, that really, yeah, that was not the most intelligent thing we've ever done in our lives, is it? I don't think that's doing anything. So there's an odd here, there's an odd here, there's an odd there, and there's an odd there. That's 4 odds in the box. Is there some restriction on where the evens go in this column? Or is it? It's almost certainly Sudoku. Knowing me. I don't ever get this many givens. So I suspect it's that I'm missing. Even, even, even. So one of these, exactly one of these is even. But I don't think I know which one it is. Or is it knowing that these are odd? You can repeat digits on these lines, can't you? I think, oh, that's terrible if you can't, because that would fix this. No, I can't. I don't think there's that rule. Oh, hang on, here's a little rule. Where's 1 in box 5? It's in one of 2 places. Didn't that might do something. Yeah, oh, I see. Yeah, that's good. That's good news. So we worked out orange couldn't be 147, but now yellow can't be either. This digit at the top, yellow, can't be 1, 4, or 7. So this is not 4 or 7. So I've now got a 4-7 pair in box 1. And blue is the only place that 1, 4s and 7s can go. So this digit is a 7. There we go. Aha! Aha! Hang on, what's going on with the colour here? What's going on there? The colours are changing. Am I meant to now think this is purple? This is weird. This didn't look like this at the start. This did not look like this at the start. I was totally clear what the colours were. Blue and red. It looks like this is purple now to me. This one, it was clear. This was much more red. Is it the fog? I think this line is becoming a purple line. What was purple going to be? It wasn't a Renban. Oh yeah, it was one of, yeah, it had to have both properties. So that is weird. Something's going on with the colour here. It's definitely. Oh, this line must have a 1 on it. Because it's got to have a 1, 4, or a 7, and it can't have 4 or 7. So there is a 1 on this line. I don't think that's actually worth anything. It doesn't seem to be doing very much. Okay. Can we... How are we going to do this then? How are we going to make more progress? I've neglected Sudoku so much. Do I know what that one is now? I do know. I suppose I might make that a blue digit, because that's definitely a 147 digit. Maybe we should. Maybe that's a valid thing to do. Make all the 1s, 4s, and 7s into blue digits. And okay. Actually, I really don't think that's done very much. 1 is a bit restricted, isn't it, in this box? Because it can't be in this threesome now, because this is not a 147 digit. So 1 is in one of those 2 cells, because it can't be orange. That's going to place 1 here. That's going to place 1 here. Now all the fog's cleared. Okay. So now... all of the colour, I can now, well, I think that's the same colour as this. So everything's become purple. Is that right? So if we went back to the start of the puzzle, can I duplicate the tab or something? Hang on, let me just duplicate the tab. If I duplicate the tab, and then, this is a bit dangerous to do this, but I think I've got the puzzle. Now if I just reset this, yeah, that's very clearly blue and red. Rotten thing. So the blue and the red have somehow morphed into purple. That's very funny. Yeah, look at this. That was blue, and that was very clearly red. And now, I don't know whether that happened gradually, or whether no, it must have happened gradually, because there was definitely a distinction a few moments ago between the right-hand side and the left-hand side. Oh, I think my colourblind. I am slightly colourblind, I believe, but I think I've been a bit hoodwinked there. Anyway, let's now think about how this is going to matter for the puzzle. So now, well, now I can view all of these lines are parity lines as well. That's huge. This one, for example, this digit has to be even. So that's got to be 8. And then this is, oh, that is odd. Okay, so that doesn't matter. It's not going to matter about fog now, is it? So what about that? Oh, that's even, so I can't use parity on that one. This one, that's got to be odd, so that's okay. Well, hang on, what about this one? That is an odd digit, so it should have an even digit next to it, because this line has to be viewed as parity as well as thingy. So that's a little bonus. This has got to be even. So it's 2, 6, or 8. This has got to be odd, so it's 3 or 5. But we've also got to make sure so for example, what we can't do here is go 2, 5, because this also needs to be modular. But I definitely, okay, this is 2 or 6 by parity. Let's look at the top of this column though, 3, 6, 8. Now that's got to be even, so it isn't 3. These have to be one of each parity, so one of these is 3. The other one can't be 6. That would repeat the modularity along this line. So that is 6, which means this can't also be 6, so that's got to be 2. Yeah, this might now get a bit easier, I suppose. Although, oh yeah, because we can just propagate the parity of 7 along this line. So that should be odd, and this should be even, so that is going to be a 4. Which means that's a 7, which means that's even, no 3 in the corner. That's a, oh no, I was going to say that was a 7. What about here? Where are we putting 7? One of these two cells. And we might as well keep going with the parity along here. So we know that this orange and these two are both odd digits. And they can't be 3 or 7. So they're from 1, 5 and 9. This can't be 1. This can't be 1. So they're now a 5, 9 pair. These are both even, and then neither of those can be 4. So they're 2, 6, 8. That can't be 8. That's a 2. It can't be 6 or 8. And that's going to give us the modularity. So now this is 9. This is 5 by modularity. This is 6 by modularity, and the parities work as well. It's very clever. That's a very good idea, isn't it? It's definitely, I've never seen anything like that before. I really like it as an idea. Okay, so that's 3, that's 6, that's 9. This column needs I was going to say that's a 5 actually, isn't it? I think in this column, so that's a 3. In terms of modularity then, this is an 8. That looks like it's going to have to be a 6. So we can use that on this line. So this should be 3, 6 or 9. Bizarrely, I don't think that's resolved. So this has to be 2, 5 or 8. But it's got to be odd, so it has to be 5. And this has to be 2, 5, 8, but it's got to be even, so it's 2 or 8, and it's not 2. So that is 8, which means this is 6. And does that, I suppose that gives us the modularity along this line, so this has to be a 3 or a 9. This can't be 3 or 9, it must be 5. This must be from 2, 5, 8 modularity. And that this has got to be a 4, because it's got to be from the 1, 4, 7 modularity. And that gives us a 4 here and a 2 here. Now let's just see where we go with that. This digit is 2 or 8. This is even, so it must be 2 because it's not odd, being next to the 1. Therefore, this is from 369, and it's got that's not done. This is 8 now. This is a 3-9 pair. To finish the box off, that's a 3-9 pair in the column. So this is a 1 or a 4 at the top of the grid. We can't put 4 next to 8, so that's a 1. That's a 4. This is now definitely an odd digit, and is a 3 or a 9. So we know the modularity then. So this is from 258, but has to be even. So it's not 5, and it's not 2. So that's an 8, which means this is an 8, apparently. Now, what do we need over here? 1 and something. 1 and 5. But there's not going to be much help other than Sudoku for those. 2, 3, 9 here. Whoops. And can we do this? Maybe we need a bit of help from Sudoku. We've still got some lines to play with. I've not worked out this line properly yet. Yeah, we've got lots and lots. Oh, hang on, I've got a 7 marked into one of those cells. Is that really legitimate? Because that doesn't seem to be able to be 7 anymore. So that's 7 here, which means this is not 7. So that seems to have to be 7 in box 3. So this certainly can't be 4, because that would be from the same modular set. This has to be an even digit that is 2 or 4. So it's 2, which means this is from 369. And it needs to be odd, so it's 3 or 9, and that's giving me a pair in the column, which places the 4 in the column. This row, oh, we can place the 1 here, I didn't see that. This row has not had a something in it, a 6. And this has to be viewed as modular, so this is from 258 and is even, so it's 8, so that's 2, which I could have got by Sudoku. And this is from 369 and is odd, so it's 3 or 9. I've got loads of 3 9s in the grid, and this is going to have to be a 6. This is certainly not a 1 in the corner, is it? Or a 7. So there's another... I'm a bit worried I'm going to get a deadly pattern on 3s and 9s here. I've got so many. This is 1. This is 5. That's a 5. By Sudoku. Yeah, I've just got 3s and 9s left. That's not a good thing, because somehow this needs to resolve. Now 3 and 9, the lines are not going to do that, are they? Because 3 and 9 are both of the same parity. They're both odd. And they're both in the same modular set. So this is very... there must be a point in the puzzle where this is fixed. Because otherwise there's 2 solutions. So, oh, it's here. There's 3, looking at that one. Thank goodness for that. So that's 9. That's 3. Oh. No, that's not enough. Neither this 9 or this 3 seem to see anything. So where is it? Where's the break in the Oh, this is clever. What's going... There can't be anything else, can there? No, hang on. Hang on. No purple line could ever be a valid Renban. That is that what I have to do? Oh, I see. Well, that would stop that being a 3. That's absolutely evil. It's sort of in the back of my mind. I don't know. As I was reading the rules, at the very start of the video. I was thinking I'm just going to miss out. When I create the video, I'll just miss out this great screen in the middle where it sort of does the thing about purple lines not being a valid Renban. Because why would I include it? It's just nonsense, and it takes up space on the screen. And some people complain they can't see the rules properly if we make if the rules are too long. But you can't miss this out, because I think this is necessary. I think what we're basically being told is that this has to be a 9 to stop that being a valid Renban. Let's just see if there's any other line that could do this job for us. Doesn't it? I mean, it must be that, mustn't it? I think it's that. So that's 9. That's 9. That's 3. That's 3. That's 9. That's 3. That's 9. That's 3. That's 3. That's 9. And that's the way to solve it. That's really clever, Wiggel. Very clever. Very original. My goodness me. Look, this let's go check this out. That's what it looked like at the start. Let me just see. So what did we do? Was it a 4 I got there? Oh, I must have got more than that. Oh, I think I got an 8 there. Did that change the colour? So if we take that... So at the moment I've got nothing. I put those... No, I don't think that changed the colour, did it? And then over here, what was it? We had to get a... We worked out somehow that was 369 or something, didn't we? I can't remember. Oh, we just put 7 on this line. Now, did that change? Is that changing the... It's really subtle. It's really... I can't see that. I have a feeling that's less bright than it was at the start, but it's really hard to see. That was 369. I think I needed a 1 on there. 36. Yeah, I needed a 1 on there. That plonked the 1 on here. Is that changing the hue again? I can see it's moving that 4-7 slightly. I don't think it's changing it very much. So this was then 369. This was 258. This couldn't be 147. So that was a 2. That's the next step. I'm trying to spot whether I can see this colour changing. I can't see it. It's definitely less bright than it was at the start though, isn't it? Oh, I don't know. Wiggel, very clever. That's really, really brilliant idea. Very amusing. Loads of people are going to love that. I loved it. I don't think I did a very good solve of it, but I think I did it logically in the end. Let me know in the comments how you got on. I enjoy the comments, especially when they're kind, and we'll hopefully see you for some blueprints in a moment or two's time. Back later as well with another Sudoku video, of course. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. Kind comments, very welcome. Bye for now.